Hi, welcome back to Everyday Behavior. My name is Mary Ann Shepard, and today we are talking about the various types of prompts again. Today, we're going to break them into two different categories. Some prompts are considered stimulus prompts, where you're encouraging the respondent, the learner, to respond to a specific stimulus, to select a specific letter, or to select a specific card, or to select something in the stimulus, touch something, select something. It's directly linked to the item or the stimulus. Whereas some prompts are response prompts. Response prompts are directly tied to the response. That's something that the individual does. It's some way that they're supposed to respond, okay? So when you're looking at stimulus prompts, you might gesture towards a stimulus. You might move a stimulus closer, and this is an item, stimulus, item, same thing. So you might move an item closer. You might gesture towards what they're supposed to select. You may visually provide them a picture of or a cue of what it is that they're supposed to be looking for or selecting. Or you may move the stimulus. So if they're supposed to select something, you might shake it, or you might somehow move it so that they're like, oh, that's the right one. So if they're supposed to select, let's say you have two different things and you say, select the water, you might move that water so that they select the water. You might move it closer to them, or you might select it, okay? So it's directly tied to selecting the correct stimulus or the correct item. You give that hint or that clue for the correct answer. So you may ask the child to select the cow. You may have a horse, a cow, and a sheep, and you want them to select a cow or point at cow. Maybe you're looking at a picture book and you want them to point to the cow. Or maybe it's moving the picture of the cow closer to the child, or if their hand is there, maybe you move the book so that their finger is right under the cow, okay? Whereas your response prompts, those are directly tied to the individual doing something. So the individual themselves is supposed to do something. So this is where you place the prompt before the demand. So you place that prompt right before the demand. To ensure that correct response. So it could be a full physical. You want them to wash their hands or to wash their hair. And so you're fully physically guiding them and doing that, or clapping their hands. Some kind of full physical or partial physical. Maybe a model, do this, or scrub like this, or get right here. Something to that effect. Or it may be a verbal prompt where you're saying, say cow, cow. Okay, say cow. So you're engaging in the correct verbal response, or you're prompting them to engage in that verbal response that they're then supposed to model or imitate. Excuse me. This is directly linked to the response. So again, a physical guidance, a verbal guidance for a verbal response. If you ask the child, what sound does a cow make? Moo. Okay, so then you're directly stating moo, so that they say moo, okay? Or what does a monkey do? Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know, and you do the little ooh, ooh. So then maybe you want them to do that. And so then you are directly tying it to the response that you want them to make, okay? So you have stimulus prompts linked to the stimulus, the item, the physical thing that they're supposed to select or touch or do, write if they're supposed to. Well, no, not right. Whereas response prompts, that would be writing. They are supposed to select or to engage in the correct response. So writing the correct letter, saying the correct word, doing the correct gesture, imitating you, driving a car, whatever that is. Okay, thank you. I hope that you have found these videos to be helpful or useful. I want to give credit to everybody who helps make these videos. So thank you to the Oklahoma State Department of Education. Also, thank you to all of our viewers for continuing to watch. Please visit our website for more information at everydaybehaviors.com. Like us on Facebook or follow us on Facebook. And also you can click subscribe below. Thank you and have an excellent day.